In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make a Trello board for Roblox development so you can organize your game ideas, track progress, and manage tasks like a pro. Whether you're building solo or working with a team, having a proper system in place will save you hours of confusion and keep your Roblox project moving forward. If this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Roblox development guides. All right, let's get started. First, open Trello in your browser and log into your account. Once you're inside your dashboard, click on Create and then choose Create Board. Give your board a clear name, something like Roblox Progression or Roblox Game Development. Choose a background that makes it easy to read, then click Create. This board will act as your main project hub, where everything related to your Roblox game is organized. Now let's set up the structure. The first list you're going to create is called Waiting to Get Started. This list acts as your backlog. Think of it as a brain dump of every task your Roblox game needs. Click Add a List and type Waiting to Get Started. Inside this list, start adding cards for all your planned tasks. Each card should represent one clear task. For example, you might create cards like Create Main Menu UI, Script Leaderboard System, Design Starter Map, Add Sound Effects, or Configure Data Saving. Try to keep each card focused on a single outcome rather than combining multiple large tasks into one. Next, create your second list and name it In Progress. This list is for tasks you are actively working on inside Roblox Studio. Whenever you begin working on something, simply drag the card from Waiting to Get Started into In Progress. This gives you a clear visual of what you're currently developing and prevents you from starting too many things at once. After that, create a third list called Waiting for Review. This is where tasks go once you've finished building them, but they still need testing or approval. For example, you might need to test the feature inside Roblox Studio, check for bugs, or have a teammate review the scripting. Moving cards here helps separate finished work from approved work, which is very important if you're collaborating with others. Now create your fourth list called Completed. Only move cards into this list once the task is fully done, tested, and approved. This list becomes your record of finished work. Over time, it will show you how much progress you've made on your Roblox game, which is incredibly motivating. Finally, add one more list called To Be Reworked. Sometimes features fail testing or need adjustments after feedback. Instead of mixing them back into your active tasks, move them into To Be Reworked. Once you're ready to fix them, you can move them back into In Progress. Your full workflow should move from left to right. Waiting to get started, In Progress, Waiting for Review, Completed. And if something needs fixing, it goes to Be Reworked. Now let's talk about how to use cards effectively. The card title should clearly describe the task. Be specific. Instead of writing Fix Script, write Fix Inventory Save Script Bug. Inside the card description, explain exactly what needs to be done so there's no confusion later. For larger Roblox tasks, use checklists inside the card to break the work into smaller steps. For example, if you're building a shop system, your checklist might include Create UI Frame, Add Item Buttons, Script Purchase Logic, Connect Data Store, and Test Transactions. You can also add due dates to stay on schedule, especially if you're planning a release. If you're working with a team, assign members to cards so everyone knows who is responsible. As work progresses, simply drag cards from left to right across your lists. To make your board even better, consider adding a card at the top of Waiting to Get Started called Start Here, or Board Rules. In that card, explain how cards move between lists, what qualifies as completed, and how reviews are handled. This is extremely helpful if new developers join your Roblox team. Another powerful feature is labels. Create labels such as Feature, Bug, UI, Script, Asset, and Optimization. This allows you to instantly see what type of task each card represents. If your game grows and you start encountering a lot of issues, you can even create a separate bugs list so problems don't get mixed in with new features. If you publish updates frequently, you might also add a released or live list after completed. This helps you track what has already been pushed live in your Roblox game. And finally, consider creating a template card that includes a standard checklist structure, testing steps, and review requirements. You can duplicate this template every time you create a new task to keep everything consistent. And that's how you create and structure a Trello board for Roblox development the right way. With this system, you'll stay organized, focused, and productive throughout your entire game building process. If this video helped you, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Roblox and development tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.